One of the first things that I noticed when I came to Norway was that, wow, there's a lot of great musicians here. There's so much great music that's coming out of Scandinavian. It's really big and spacious and open. It's melodic. It's got, there's drama to it. There's cinematic elements to it. But there's also a lot of heart in it. My name's Mike Hartung. I'm originally from Los Angeles, but I've been living in Norway for about 30 years now. When I was 10 years old, I saw a TV show and there was a guy playing banjo. And I got up from the floor and I just turned to my mom and said, "Mom, I want to do that." And then I started playing in bands. And then I ended up playing in a band at Disneyland. Coincidentally, one of the drummers, we had 2 drummers back then, one of the drummers in that band is now the drummer in Foo Fighters. His name is Josh Freese. And I was always into sound. I would like put together guitar rigs for famous musicians in Los Angeles. I was interested in the music side, but I was also interested in the tech side. And those 2 things kind of like crashed into each other, and then I started doing this. When I was 26, I was going to become a father. So I moved to Norway. It was a boy meets girl thing. So I basically really started over completely. It was hard. There was moments of struggle where I was in a different country. I couldn't speak the language and I didn't have many friends. But Norwegian people are great, and I got a lot of good help from a lot of people in the beginning. We started this studio with my partner about 20-some years ago, and have been just working really hard, doing all kinds of records. One of the things that I really enjoy is that we do a really wide variety of music genres here, from, orchestral score, mixing in surround, to folk music, heavy rock music, pop music, of course, a lot of jazz. We get a lot of people come here to do jazz because they love the Bechstein, they love the room. We did like 2 or 3 records with Marit Larsen. Another artist I've done that I know plays in Europe a lot is Silje Nedgård. She's done like 3 or 4 records here. Dagny has done some vocals and stuff here. Sigrid has done some vocals and stuff here. There's a local band called High as a Kite. We did 2 albums with them. And they are one of the bigger names in Norway. We don't have business cards and we don't advertise anywhere. It's just that people find out about us and they come. It's just this really old brick building that's got a lot of charm right next to a waterfall on the other side. And we love it, and everybody that comes here loves it. It's got a soul. It's got a good vibe, and I think that's important when you're trying to be creative, that you feel comfortable in this area or this place that you're in.
It's always such a joy to come here and play, and everyone is taking everything very serious. And Mike is an extremely musical person who is listening very musically to what he's recording. Yeah, so it's always a great pleasure to work here, and they also have great coffee, so that's very important for a studio, actually.
It's the people and the abilities to tell the musicians what you mean, the connections between the artists and the good handcraftsmen make the results, I think.
You're a bit of a therapist in the studio. People would be maybe really nervous because they get like red light fever when, you go to record, and they get very nervous and they don't perform the same. So you gotta know how to see that and help them find this zone where they can be their best. We got 2 pianos in the studio right next to each other. We used the same microphones on each piano, and we invited like 14, 15 of like the top pianists that we could find in our black book. And we just had an A-B shootout of grand pianos. They both sounded good. But there was this thing about the Bechstein. I heard like from more than one of the pianists, "Oh, this is something different. This is something else." One of the pianists was saying, "You know what I like about this one?" Or if I had to choose, I would choose the Bechstein. I said, "Well, why was that?" Say, "It's got more songs in it." And I thought to myself, that's all I need to hear.
For me, it's the best. For me, Bechstein is the top choice.
Quite quick, I understood that it was no room for other brands, so we quit all other other brands and went all in with Bechstein. They are nice to work with, and it's a pleasure for a craftsman to work with such brilliant instruments.
Musicians are these creative people that are telling a story in their music. And I felt that this piano already has stories in it. A lot of people say like, wow, you went from LA to Norway. I said, yeah, I did. Here I am.